Hello, my name is Bill Bryant. I'm a science teacher here at Gatesville Junior High. Welcome to the Gatesville Junior High Academic Awards Ceremony for 2020. Even though no one could expect this type of ending to our school year, we still want to honor our outstanding students of the year. Teachers chose their students for many reasons, not just the highest average. It may be the student who had the most improvement, showed acts of kindness to others, or gave the most effort in their work. Now, each teacher will honor their outstanding student.
Hello, my name is Jason Allman. I teach 8th grade American history. For my outstanding student, I gave it to David Sims for his hard work and always willingness to help other people. And my top student goes to Barrett Boyd for her hard work and overall average of 98 for the class. Congratulations.
Good morning, my name is Haley Baker and I teach 8th grade Advanced English and Regular English. For my advanced student, I chose someone who is an incredible writer and extremely kind, and I'm so happy that I got to be her educator this year, Chloe Howard. For my regular student, I chose someone who always goes above and beyond and is always willing to do what I ask of him, Brant Pruitt. I am thankful that I had you this year, and I'm so excited to see how you grow in the future.
Hello, I'm John Crosby and I teach 7th and 8th grade ELAR resource classes, and I'm also in the life skills class. For my 7th grade ELAR student of the year, that's Tammy Mercado. She was my choice because of her hard work and her delightful attitude, and I love she asked for help during the COVID-19 lockdown, and asking for help is sometimes the beginning of learning. So thank you, Tammy, for that. In the 8th grade ELAR class, I just really enjoyed Riley Proctor, and there were times when he would focus on his work. It was just great to have him in class, and I enjoyed his focus a lot at those times. In life skills, for my 7th grade student, I had Nathan Stewart. Nathan is my choice because of his great interest in science, his advancement in reading. He's able to plot numbers in math, and I just appreciated his attitude most of the time. And I'm looking forward to having him next year. In 8th grade, we really enjoyed having Evan. He's my student of the year in 8th grade. Has an infectious smile, earnest desire to learn, and a winning personality that helped all of us stay positive. So we really appreciate Evan. We're going to miss him. Hope he has a great year. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amanda Cummings and I teach junior high theater arts. And my most outstanding student this year was Jasmine Olivar for her dedication, her willingness to work, and she keeps her group in line, let me tell you. She makes sure that they're following all expectations. So thank you very much, Jasmine, and I'm looking forward to you being a part of my high school group this next year.
Hi, I am Ashton Downing. I am the 8th grade health teacher. I have 2 students this year, one for the fall semester and one for the spring semester. For the fall semester, it is Janie Green. At first, she is shy, but then once you get to know her and she gets to love on you, you can't get her to leave you alone. She is constantly looking at ways to improve herself, whether that is athletically or in school. She is always wanting to be critiqued and to be pressured into so that she can learn and get better at everything that she does. She will always poke her head into my classroom every morning or in between class periods just to say hi. So I hate that I'm not gonna get to have that next year. I'm gonna miss it, and she is gonna do some great things in high school and later on in life just by her determination. My next one for my spring semester that got cut a little short is Hadley Ammett. She is hilarious and can make everybody laugh. She keeps everybody on their toes. She is a bundle of joy, a ray of sunshine. She will tell you like it is, but like I said, she keeps you on your toes. But she is always willing to serve others. Anything I ask her to do, anything her classmates ask her to do, she will do it with a servant's heart and will give 110% for any task you ask her to do. She will not stop doing anything until it is completely done or at Hadley's perfection. She will constantly do anything you ask her to. Hadley is destined for greatness because she will not stop until she is satisfied with the outcome, even if it takes longer than what it is going to take. Both of these girls are absolutely amazing, and I'm going to miss them so much.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Draper, and I'm giving out an 8th grade math award. My award goes to an individual who works hard and really wants to be successful. The award winner is Elizabeth Bales. There's not a person more deserving. Congratulations and good luck in high school, Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Shelby Fulton, and I teach 8th grade English Language Arts and Reading. The first person that I chose, he's a very intelligent young man, but not only that, he has a level of self-motivation that just honestly surpasses his peers. He's very kind, and this year I got to watch him grow as a writer, and he actually referred to himself as a writer, which I thought was super cool. So I'm really proud of you, Theron Stone. You did great. I can't wait to see what you do in high school and keep writing. The other person that I chose, she is a very talented young lady. Not only does she excel at reading and writing, but she's also a really talented artist, and she took that art and she integrated it with our book club projects this year, and it's amazing. And that's something I'm gonna take forward and show as an example for all my future students. So Danelle Gutierrez, I'm very proud of you, and I'll miss you, girl.
Hello, my name is Ashley Golden, and I teach 7th grade math, 7th advanced, and 8th grade math. So my first award goes to my 7th grade math student, and that is Emmy Robles. Emmy came to my classroom at the beginning of the year with not much confidence, and throughout the semester and the year, I just watched her blossom and grow in confidence. She started participating in class and just was thriving in my class, so I'm very proud of her. My second award goes to my 7th advanced student, which is Rayleigh Glover. Rayleigh is just a well-rounded individual. She is smart, she is kind, she is a hard worker, and she was just a joy to have in class. I'm very proud of you, Rayleigh. And my 8th grade math student of the year is Jordan Desrens. Jordan was just a joy to have in class. You never knew what he was gonna say, and he kept you laughing. He was a real hard worker. It might not have always been the easiest for him, but he was determined. I think he was one of the only students who came and did test corrections every time, even though he didn't have to. So I'm very proud of you, Jordan. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Laura Haynes. I teach 7th and 8th grade science. First I'll do 7th grade. I chose this student because I could always count on him to know exactly what was going on, and he was always doing exactly what he was supposed to do, and most of the time he did it exactly right. He was consistently great all year, and I chose Tegan Comer. For 8th grade, I chose a student who joined my class mid-year, and I was so excited when he did because he brought some great traits with him. Very respectful, very hardworking, but my favorite, he was very enthusiastic and competitive. That's why I chose Dylan McClure. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Morgan Harbin. I teach 8th grade ELR. Every year we teachers are tasked with selecting our top student or our student of the year, and every year I think it's going to be this impossible task. There are always a multitude of students who do well, who apply themselves, who are creative and kind and all those things. And I think to myself, how am I going to make this choice? But somehow every year that choice is almost taken from me, because when I look for students who have an excellent grade in my class, but they worked for it, that have improved no matter where they started in the year, whether it was a 95 or a 62, and who've shown kindness to their classmates and not just their friends, well, when I take those things into consideration, it's a pretty short list. So with that in mind, this year, I would like to highlight the personal and academic achievements of Tommy Aaron. Tommy, I just want you to know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and I wish I could thank you in person for being my student this year. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Hayes, and I'm really excited about announcing my art winners. My 7th grader that I'm going to announce for the winner today is somebody who I was completely amazed with all year long. She goes above and beyond. She helps others. She's kind. She sits quietly and works. But if I ever ask her to go above and beyond, or maybe to add something or change something, she just is always game, which is awesome for me as an art teacher. I chose Kaylin Ruber, and I couldn't be more proud. I know she's already moved to Belton, and I already miss her. My 8th grade winner is Kara Jackson. I've had her for 2 years now, and she's another student that just goes above and beyond. She impresses me daily. She finishes her work, and I couldn't ask for better work. Her skill is amazing. She could sell her work now. I'm just so proud of her, and I love the way she would finish her work, and then she would be on to the next project. It was just never a dull moment. Thank you to both of these students. They were wonderful.
Hello, my name is Eric Herblin. I teach 7th grade English Language Arts and Reading. My Outstanding Student Award this year goes to a young man who, to be honest with you, when the school year started, I wasn't real sure about. He would take a long time on his assignments, and he was kind of quiet, and I thought he was dragging his feet and kind of just giving me the runaround on some stuff. But once I started seeing the work that he was turning in, it truly was due to his hard work, and he put a lot of focus into what he was doing. He wanted to get it right, and throughout the year, he kept improving and never ceased to impress me, whether it was on our assessments or whether it was on our journal entries or whatever it was. Everything he turned in was truly a quality product. He's also one of the only students who would willingly come to my primetime week in and week out, so that said a little something for me too. So this year, my Outstanding Student Award goes to the one and only Ricky Ricardo Villagrana. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda Johnson, and I teach multimedia. I have 2 awards to give out today, one for fall semester and one for spring semester. The first one, this young lady comes to class every day with a smile on her face and a desire to learn. Her classwork is always the highest quality and far exceeds my expectations. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to a classmate. You're a wonderful student, and you absolutely deserve this award. Congratulations, Araya Kirkman. For my spring semester, even though we got cut short and a lot of it was online, she was always willing to put in the extra time and effort to make any assignments completed on time with 100% effort. She joined my Zoom meetings every week, even though sometimes she was the only one to join. When a task was assigned, she gave and worked diligently to complete the quality assignment to reflect the knowledge. And this award, I'm glad to give to Elena Noblock. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stacy Kyle Romel. I teach 8th grade American history. I chose 2 students this year. First, I chose Kason Bankhead. I chose Kason Bankhead for his work ethic in class, as well as his ability to help others, constantly improve himself, and help, like I said, help others in class and outside of class. And then for my advanced classes, I chose Rainey Coleman. I chose Rainey Coleman because of her work effort in class, her kind heart, and her constant effort to help her classmates in their work. Thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Megan Lynch, and I have 3 awards to give today. I'm going to start with my yearbook award. This award goes to Callie Smith. Callie Smith entered my class this year as a 7th grader, and she's done a fantastic job. Here are some things that I would like to say about Callie. She likes to create, and she's very talented. She has an eye for color and design. She's a very hard worker. She's kind, and she cares about others. And she also spent a lot of extra time on her yearbook pages to make sure that it was perfect, and she paid very close attention to detail when she was creating her page. She also stepped in to help others when they were struggling with theirs. Congratulations, Callie. Okay, so the other classes that I teach are college and careers, and I have 2 award winners for that. One for the fall semester and one for the spring semester. My first fall semester award goes to Anna Phillips. I picked Anna because she has the biggest heart out of anybody I've ever met. She's truly one who wants to serve others. She's kind to everyone that she meets. She's willing to push herself hard to be successful. She has a great attitude, and I've never heard her complain about anything. She's always willing to help others. She's very dependable. And this girl wants to be a country music singer She's already off to a great start. If you haven't heard her, you should. And this girl has goals. We're cheering you on, Anna. The second semester award winner for the spring would be for Ellie Kelly. Ellie Kelly is one of the most dedicated and driven students I've ever taught. She gives 100% effort in everything that she does. She's constantly exploring and reading up on topics of interest to apply it to her life. She works hard in her core classes because she understands their importance as a foundation for her future career. Speaking of her career, she wants to be in medicine. She has told me possibly oncology. So, Ellie Kelly, I know you will do it. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Joy Moreno, and I teach 7th grade Texas history. I have picked one wonderfully dedicated young man and one truly beautiful, spirited young lady. The young man that I've chosen has always shown dedication with a smile. Since day one, his manners with his peers and his teachers have gone above and beyond my expectations. His joy for history shows in all his work and will help him to outshine and succeed into the future. Thank you, Preston Davidson, for allowing me to be your teacher. The young lady that I have chosen has blossomed beyond everything that I've ever expected from her. She has the voice of a mouse and a smile brighter than 1,000 stars. She has worked hard through the entire year to succeed in Texas history and track and field. This young lady will always have a piece of my heart. Thank you, Terry Lynn Gooden, for allowing me to be your teacher, and I will so be ready to hug you the next time I possibly can. Beautiful young lady. The other person I will be giving awards for is Miss Reagan Barron. She does Leadworthy, and she has 2 top students, one for each semester. From our first semester top student, we have Carol Marie Sustak. Carol Marie always lit up the room and was a very hard worker. She took my class, or her class, head on and will one day be a wonderful leader in her own way. Thank you, Carol Marie, for all your hard work. For the second semester top student, we have Audrey Blanco, and Audrey always had a smile on her face and was always there if someone needed help. Not only did Audrey perform well in the classroom, she also did an outstanding job as an athlete. She has such a great future ahead. Thank you for all your hard work, Audrey. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Madeline Necessary, and I teach 8th grade pre-algebra, which is a mixture of 7th graders and 8th graders. My 7th grade student of the year. This young man is a hard worker. He does everything I ask without complaint and is always ready to learn. He asks questions if he does not understand a concept. He is always trying to improve himself. If a classmate has a question, he will always explain it to them. He is a very kind young man because he's always trying to help out with whatever is needed of him. I admire his dedication to his schoolwork. My 7th grade student of the year is Logan Biggs. My 8th grade student. This young lady is a very hard worker. She always comes to class prepared. If another classmate needs anything, she is always ready to help. Anytime she needs help with something, she always asks me or a fellow peer. She is not afraid to ask questions when she needs something re-explained. She is very sweet. I have her in the morning, and I will always get my hug. This makes my day better. I appreciate her dedication to her schoolwork. My 8th grade student of the year is America Rodriguez. Thank y'all. Have a good summer.
Hello, I'm Charlotte Phillips, and I'm very excited to present the Outstanding Student Awards for my 7th grade ELAR classes. The Outstanding Student Award in my regular English class goes to Emily Kelly, and the recipient of this award for my Advanced English class is Elena Risk. Ladies, you are both so very deserving of this award for so many reasons, and it has been an honor and a privilege to be able to have you in class this year. Congratulations to you both.
Hello, my name is Jose Sanchez. I'm the director of bands here at Gatesville. I'm also the head director of the Junior High Symphonic Band. Today I'm going to honor Mary Jane Stevens. She has definitely been a bright spot inside the symphonic band, always a student of dedication, of perfection, and always progressing in her own musical endeavors. So congratulations, Mary Jane.
Hi, my name is Amy Delaverne, and I am the director over our wind ensemble at the junior high. And I will be presenting my award to Riley Malone. He has always been a great attitude to have in class. He has shown true talent this year through pushing himself, whether it be just in class in general, to where we are practically kicking him out of the band hall after school because we have to finally go home. So thank you, Riley, for everything that you do. We miss you guys. We'll see you next fall.
Hello, I'm Laura Sims. I teach 7th grade ELA art, and I thought it was fitting to have my notes on L. Sims paper because we use it all year. I am thankful to all my students that were assigned to me this year. I want to express my gratitude to them as well as their parents. Even though this is not the year we would have ever imagined or even wished for, we can come today and honor outstanding students. I am going to present 2 awards today. First is in my regular class. Let me describe this student. Responsible, always prepared for class. Respectful, she always did what I asked or tried. Dependable, from day one, she became a peer tutor and mentor for a student in class. Her grades began to go up. Teachable. This student used reading strategies that I taught in class. Her scores went to mastered and her grades went up. Her writing came to life on paper. And guess what? Yes, her grades went up. Although she is quiet and soft-spoken, her impact on me is mighty. I give my award and hug to Reese Smith. My next award is for my advanced class. This student had the highest average of all my students, but that's not the only reason I'm giving her this award. It was clear early on that she was truly engaged in class, whether it was class discussion, group work, independent. She thrived, and the others, her peers around her thrived as well. The timing of my class was kind of difficult, right after athletics. So all the girls came in tired or sweaty, and then they had to actually focus on academics. That was difficult, but not for her. We wrote a lot this year in class. I mean, a lot. And I always told my students, make me want to read your paper first. And hers was one I would pull. Teachable. She may have already known the skill, but she was willing to try it. When I needed, this is most important, when I needed a self-check, was I being effective? Did I bomb a lesson? She would give me honest feedback, whether I wanted it, well, I asked for it. She was true in her words. So I watched her soar in sports, basketball, dazzler, her dancing, and track. And in this distance learning, she took a Latin class. Why not? So my award and my big hug goes to Lucy Pritchett. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Erica Stevens, and I teach 7th grade ELA art and 7th grade ELA art advanced. I just want to start out by saying that these choices for me were so hard because I had so many kids who worked hard every day and who gave their best effort every day. I'm going to start with my 7th grade class, and I have chosen Dana Myers. Dana, I chose you because not only did you come in with such just a bright disposition every day, you worked hard and you were willing to help other students when they needed it or when I needed you to guide them so that I could help other students. And I just thank you so much for that. My next award goes to Riley Eaton in my 7th grade advanced class. Riley, thank you so much. Every day you came in and you worked so hard and you gave such thoughtful and unique responses that just blew me away every time. And I thank both of you for being in my class.
Hello, my name is Robbie Sparkman, and I'm one of the choir directors at GGHS. It's my pleasure to honor the outstanding choir students, 3 of them this year. The first one is a 7th grade student who's been in choir for 6th and 7th grade. She was a very hardworking student and always a leader in her section. She's very humble and never wants to believe that she's as talented as she is. Although she would always prefer to stay in the background, her talent and drive for excellence always brings her to the forefront. She has been a great asset to our class and always works very hard to make sure that she contributes in every way possible. This year's Outstanding Student Award for Junior High Advanced Choir goes to Amelia Holden. My next award that I want to present is for a very talented 7th grade boy who seems to excel in everything that he attempts to do, especially musically. He was elected by his peers to serve on the choir officer board for both 6th and 7th grade. And this year he was the only junior high student to make the all-region choir, and he participated with that choir in Bryan in January. We expect great things from him throughout his school years and beyond. This year's Outstanding Student for Junior High Men's Choir goes to Memphis Wells. And the final award that I want to present is to a young lady who joined our choir this year for the first time as an 8th grader. She was elected to the choir officer board by her peers and has served faithfully all year. She always strives for excellence and leads out at every opportunity. Even though at times it may have been uncomfortable for her this year because it was her first year, she never backed down on anything we asked her to do in class. And she has been an example for the rest of her section and her choir. The Outstanding Student Award for the Junior High Girls Choir goes to Coral Bryant. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Jackie Williams and I teach 7th grade math. And this year my outstanding student goes to Dylan Granados. And he was in my 1st period class. He came in with a smile every day. He's a very reserved student, but he was always prepared. He did amazing things with math. He's good at math. He's hardworking. He was always prepared. You could tell he studied, and he would always either ask me before class started or stay after class often to ask questions about either his work or the study guides or something that we had graded in class. He was pleasant in class and a very good student. Thank you, Dylan.
Hi, I'm Janelle Williams and I teach 7th grade science, and my choices for the Student of the Year. For my Science 1 classes, I nominated Lily Huggins for my Student of the Year. Lily ended up the year with a 97 overall average. Every 9 weeks, she worked very hard to maintain an excellent average. Lily, though quiet in the classroom, always strived to do her very best on every assignment and on every test. She was always respectful, polite, and came in with a smile during every class period. I never heard her complain or have a negative word to say. I enjoyed having her in my science classroom this year, and I'm proud to have her as my Student of the Year for my Science 1 classes. For my advanced science classes, I chose Kinley Gardner. Kinley would show up every morning just to hang out in my classroom. She would complete unfinished assignments or just hang out in there just to give me a laugh and got me smiling first thing in the morning. Kinley is a dedicated athlete and student. She worked hard to keep her grades up and finished up the year with a 96 overall average. Kinley was always willing to help out when asked and strived to do her very best on every test taken and every assignment completed. I'm very proud to have Kinley as my 2020 Student of the Year for my advanced science classes. Thank you, guys.
I'm Coach Winkler. I taught 7th grade Texas history and advanced Texas history this year. My Student of the Year for my Texas history classes is Addison Woods. I gave her this award for a couple reasons. Number one, she's a great student, works really hard in class, knew the answer to any question you were going to ask her. She just gave a ton of effort in class. The other reason is because of her personality. Just a super nice young lady, never had a mean word to say about anyone or anything, always positive, very respectful, just a real pleasure to have in class. So congratulations, Addison. For my advanced Texas history classes, I chose Danny Rodriguez. Danny, again, super smart young man, very studious, worked hard, never had to worry about him doing his work and doing it right. I knew I was going to get quality work from Danny for every assignment. A very nice young man as well, a little quiet but very respectful. And if I remember correctly, I think Danny was our only 7th grader to place in our UIL social studies competition. And so, that's a pretty big accomplishment, and I look forward to him winning it next year. So congratulations, Danny.
Hi, I'm Lauren Wise. I teach pre-algebra and algebra 1. So for my 7th grade advanced pre-algebra, I wanted to give this award to Alex Johnson. He is good at math. He's very quick to understand and able to apply the concepts that we are learning in class. He's always very polite and very respectful to adults and also his classmates. He works hard to always do his best, but the thing that repeatedly stood out to me this year is his ability to help others. If anybody had any questions or was struggling with a concept we were learning, Alex was their go-to, and he was more than happy to help explain things to them, which was truly a help to me and to the other kids in the class, and I really appreciated that from him. So congratulations, Alex. For my 8th grade pre-algebra, I chose Grayson Williams for this award. He's also very hardworking, and he always pushes himself to do his best. But one thing I liked or appreciated about Grayson this year is even when he was struggling and even whenever he was having a hard time understanding what we were learning, he never gave up, and he would ask questions. He would ask me, he would ask his group mates, so that at the end of the day, he left the classroom with an understanding of what he was originally having a hard time with. So I appreciated that about you very much, Grayson, so keep it up. For my Algebra 1 class, this is always a hard decision because Algebra 1 is a really tough class. And I have so many deserving students who push themselves to excel in that class. But I did choose Zoe Gribble for this award. She has a very strong work ethic. I've had the privilege of being able to teach her for the last 2 years, and she has consistently shown that strong work ethic for the last 2 years. She always pushes herself to excel. She has a bit of a competitive spirit, she and her group mates, and that competitiveness helps to drive her and who she's sitting with to do even better. Another thing I appreciated about Zoe is she always seems to have a positive attitude, which puts a smile on the face of everybody around her. So thank you guys for making this such a wonderful school year. I love teaching y'all so much, and I look forward to seeing y'all next year. Have a great summer.
Hello again, I'm Mr. Bill Bryan. I teach science, 8th grade earth science and IPC, so I have 2 awards to give out. My first award is for 8th grade science, and this one goes out to a young man who came to my class every day. He was smiling, and gosh, he was so full of questions, and he kept me on my toes, and the questions that he asked, I'm certain, helped everybody else in the class understand what I was trying to teach them. But he had a great attitude all year long, so my award goes to Zachary Del Molino. The second award that I'm going to give to goes to my IPC or Advanced Science class, and like Mrs. Weiss said, this is so tough because all those kids in there, they all try really hard, and I would love to just hand out an award to every single one of those students in those classes because I don't think there's anybody in there that doesn't deserve it. However, there's always somebody that stands out a little bit above everybody else, and this year, this young man, gosh, he did everything. He would show up in my classroom early in the morning before the bell rang, and he would sit in there and he would ask questions, or he would help me out with doing other things. He was in the chess club. He was one of my winners of the Science UIL. He was in National Junior Honor Society. Gosh, he just did everything you could ask him. He also had a very, very high GPA. I think it was a 99. So an amazing student, and he's been coming to my classroom actually for the last couple of years. But my award for IPC goes to Mr. Wyatt Dunbar. I'm also standing in for Mr. Kyle Lovejoy, who couldn't be here today. Mr. Lovejoy teaches ag mechanics. He says that this student really surprised him this year. He said that she worked really, really hard and took instruction well and helped others in the shop. The award for ag mechanics goes to Sophia Davis. He also teaches personal finance, and he says that this student is self-motivated and is always willing to go the extra mile. Most importantly, she always is kind and helpful to her fellow classmates. That award goes to Rayleigh Snively. So, congratulations to all of our students. Thank you for being a part of our award ceremony. We will designate a day this summer for students to pick up their awards. If you're receiving an honor roll or a perfect attendance award, the certificate will be mailed home with the report cards. Have a fantastic summer, and go Hornets!